6 a.m. Where am I? Whew. I can't do this. It's too cold. Hey John, it's not going to get much warmer until afternoon. Sun's up though.
Oh, that's cool.
It's cold outside. I went out there. Why did I go out there? I think I had to pee, but it was too cold. I didn't pee. Maybe too cold to camp. Might try to do some hiking and then I don't know if the wind doesn't die down more. I don't know if you want to do that. It might be dangerous. Going 10 miles in and then have a night hike back out. Try to make it happen. Just don't want to do anything stupid. Anywho, I guess it's time to put the gear on. See how warm we can get on the move. Ready?
Yeah, shit. Kinda.
I'm not. It was cold. I still got to pee. Gonna get some breakfast.
Yep.
Before we start.
Some nice Pop-Tarts. My favorite. I know everybody loves it. Pop-Tarts without the frosting.
It's just inhuman. You see all my bags of drugs?
Well, we can't wait to deliver that to the Mexicali that's waiting for us at the other end of the trail. You know, I think they delivered to us, right?
Yeah, these are just the samples. We gotta pick up
And then my
the rest of the
homeboy
supply.
Jose is waiting for us over there.
Oh, Jose's gonna be there?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
You know, it's so crazy. He's not even really fully Mexican. He's American.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're not near Mexico. We're in West Virginia.
Oh, I'll explain it.
Ordinarily, I'll get cherry or strawberry, but I haven't had blueberry in so long. That's what I got.
I like that unhealthy frosting.
Unhealthy.
And they're putting on these clothes, like, it's pretty warm. I'm surprised. That's my first time doing this.
I wouldn't call it warm, but I'd call it tolerable. It's doable.
And now that I've eaten, I'm all fired up.
We're out here at Dolly Sods. It's about 7 o'clock-ish. Came here after work last night. It got down to like probably the negatives. And it's still pretty cold. It's very windy. I tried recording at like 6 a.m. Right as the sun was coming up over the mountain range here, but it was way too cold. I couldn't do it. I just went back into my car. We're gonna do a three-day trip. We're a little underprepared for the temperature. I bought a undercoat for my hammock by Hammock Gear, but it's not gonna show up. It didn't show up in time. So I got my camping pad, and I don't know, I might just have to tough it out or try not to get hypothermia. It is a serious concern with how cold it is out here. But we're not going to be stupid either. If I'm actually afraid for that kind of thing to happen, we're going to call it and walk back out to the car. Anyway, my buddy John's with me. And we're gonna get ready and start going. See y'all on the trail. All right. just started down it. And whew, there's a lot of ice. A lot of ice. That looks pretty sketchy.
This water.
We can go around. Yeah, go around. This must have been the boggy area described on the map.
Must be that swamp.
Yeah. This is why it's called Sods. Apparently, back in the day, I don't know if anyone still uses the term, but back in the day, a boggy, marshy area was called a sods, or sod, or sods, I don't know. Oh. Anyway, that's not water, that's all solid ice.
Sure, it looks like it's gonna break.
Well, solid ice on top anyway. Alright, see you down the trail. Not even a mile down trail yet, and going up this really steep uphill section. Shed some layers. Got a lot warmer, and check this out. That's the first decent view we've gotten, and of course it doesn't translate as well on camera as it does in person, but man, that is gorgeous. There's John. He's doing some filming on his own.
I'm filming too much. I don't even know about having a battery to film the rest of the way. And the camera is and it gets windy as soon as we get past the trees, and it's cold again.
Yeah.
Now that's cold. That's the plateau.
John, I'm filming you filming.
I'm filming you filming.
I'm filming
With
you
your
filming
superior
me
gear.
filming you. Alright.
Forget that.
Hey John, whose bag are you borrowing?
The bag man's bag.
That's right. It's real hard to see, but way down there, the zoom is terrible on this phone. Way down there, that's the trailhead. That's where we started. Looks like there's a car over there. You see that?
Yeah.
That wasn't there when we started, right?
No.
Well, we might have some company on this trail.
We gotta catch up though.
Well, with how much we're stopping to film, that's probably gonna happen. Man, that is absolutely gorgeous. All right, coming up on the first sign, first intersection. I'm gonna consult the map. Huh?
Yeah, and this ain't Coast Street.
I don't think that's a trail. I think that's just runoff. All right. Get the map out. Dobbin Grade Trail, 526. So 526. There we are. So we're right here.
Oh.
All right.
It's the water.
That's our trail. Yeah, it says washed out. That's what that is. So John and I are feeling pretty confident that back at the Dobbin grade sign, we made a wrong turn. So this whole really awful section of trail that we've been going down, we'll have to go down it again and get back to that sign and figure out where we went wrong. I feel pretty confident about it because there was no sharp turn on the map. I was looking at the wrong section of the map, so that's my fault. But all the no trespassing, no hunting signs have gotten really obvious that they're posted on this trail that we're on. Not just on the sides of the trail like I was thinking maybe it was. But we're going to take a short break, eat some snacks, and turn around. Anything to say, John?
Yeah, my feet are cold.
His feet are cold. And my pants are wet. I was right that I was wrong. We made it all the way back from the coldest trail in the history of wet trails and snow and
One might say the trail
swamps.
went cold.
That was funny the first time, John.
Well, it's the first time for them.
Okay, yeah, well, whatever. Edit. Anyway, so we're back. We're back at the Dobbin Grade Trail sign, and this is where we came from originally, up this way, off the ridge line. And I don't know how we missed it, but it's so obvious now. Everything was covered in snow earlier, and I think that had something to do with why we didn't see it. But there's a sign straight down the hill is obviously the trail, and I don't know how we didn't see that. That's on me. Don't go that way. It's private property. Don't do that. Anywho, just stretching out my back because that was a long 2.5 hour detour. But we did get to see those deer, and I did get to get my feet and pants really wet, so that's not exactly a positive, but the deer is cool. Anything else you want to say, John?
Yeah, those deer were awesome. They were so fearless. They just looked at us for like 2-3 minutes, and then they just started eating and going about their business.
Yeah,
They didn't even run.
That was pretty cool. All right, back down the trail. Because of that detour, we might not get to our original camp spot by sundown. So if that's the case, if we don't get there in time before the sun goes down, we are going to make camp wherever we are and then do more miles tomorrow to make up the time.
But that might be actually better for us because we'll have the protein shake plus the Pop-Tarts opposed to just the Pop-Tarts.
Right,
So
right.
maybe it's better this way anyway.
I'm feeling pretty good after that lunch, though.
Yeah.
Like I was still pretty hungry and fatigued,
And
but
coffee.
now I'm feeling pretty good.
And we'll have coffee too.
We'll have coffee. So, all right. So, see you down the trail. All right, this is where we're calling home for the night. We're only about a little more than a mile past the trailhead for, is it Bear Rock? Bear Rock Trail. Cross the Red Creek, and this is the creek right here. A sweet waterfall. Got our fire pit. Got a couple of chairs made of slate stone. Probably gonna set up the hammock over there somewhere. Try to get a little bit of a cover from the wind. It's not too bad over here. It's pretty warm, relatively, from up top where we parked. And the wind's pretty minimal, but being that there's this open channel for air to flow by the creek, we want to get in a little bit to be shielded from that. But I stepped a foot straight into the creek, so my feet are soaking wet, and I'm going to go ahead and take these shoes off and these soaking wet socks and slip into these Crocs for camp. Alright, I will check in with you again when I'm setting up my hammock. See ya. This adventure today has been more than we bargained for. What we're gonna do, shouldn't have done that.
Why?
I don't think you should have done that. Well, I don't know.
It's too thick.
What we're gonna do is camp out the night, and I was doing the math on the miles that we're going to have to do tomorrow, and it's just not going to add up. It's not going to work. We're not going to get to Lion's Head tomorrow. It's going to be about 15 miles from where we are, and then we don't know if we really want to do a third night and how cold it is out here. For the past couple hours, we haven't been able to feel our feet or our fingers. We can't get a fire started because we just aren't good at getting fires started when it's wet. So I cooked us up some dinner on my alcohol stove, and so we're going to get some warm stuff in our bellies. And we brought a lot of food, so we're just going to eat a lot of food. And then tomorrow we're going to probably just go home.
It's just still.
So, yeah, we're going to have to redo this one. Definitely, we're going to have to redo this one. It's unfortunate. Big bummer. Dolly Sods is beautiful, though. I will say that.